Another bad feature introduced in Java over the recent years is the ability to define static methods in our interfaces. So here we can define a static method like this. Static double get taxable income. We give it two parameters, income and expenses. All right. And then we return income minus expenses. So what is wrong with this? Well, if you have been paying attention to everything we talked about, you should know the answer. The problem is that this interface has implementation, it has code, it has logic, and this logic can change in the future. Now here we're dealing with a very simple logic that will probably never change, but I've seen people adding several methods to an interface, each 10 lines or more. Unbelievable. These people don't really understand what interfaces are for. Once again, interfaces are about what's, not how's. Here we're dealing with how something is done or calculated. Now, a common argument that I hear is, Mosh, what if we need to reuse this logic across all classes that implement this interface? Well, that's when you define an abstract class and move this logic there so it can be shared by all its children. Let me show you. So I'm going to add a new class called abstract tax calculator. We're going to make this abstract. You want to have this implement the tax calculator interface. And then we're going to go back to our interface and move this static method there. Now, we don't want this to be static because this is implementation detail. Only the real concrete calculator implementations should use this method. This is where we use the protected access modifier. So we hide this method from the outside, but we'll be able to use it in classes that inherit from this abstract tax calculator. Let me show you. So back to this concrete implementation, we have this class extend the abstract tax calculator. That means we don't need to explicitly type implements tax calculator because our abstract tax calculator already does this. So let's simplify this. Now in this class, we can access get taxable income method. So we have inherited some reusable logic, and this logic is hidden from the outside. We have kept our contract simple and clean. So avoid static methods in interfaces. Whenever you're defining logic, you're dealing with hows. Hows don't belong to interfaces. They belong to classes.